Divine day, my beautiful collective soul family. Happy, happy Sunday. One of the greatest days of the week, too, because you get to rest. You get to do the things that you need to do to prepare you for what's coming for you, okay? But anyway, I feel emotional betrayal and the collective still. That energy of like, I just can't believe that this person would do me like that. This person did me the way they did. This person, listen, you can't reflect on what this person has done to you, but what I want you to do is take in that. You got to feel that energy. You got to feel that pain in order for you to get over it. You understand? You know how they say you got to go through it to get out of it. You understand? So you got to learn how to deal with these emotions. You know what I mean? You want to be straight and forward with yourself and with everybody around you. Okay. So with that emotional betrayal, I feel like, this person know a lot about you, and it was like you told them all the hurt and pain that you've been through, and what did they do? They did the same hurt and pain that you done talked about. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through. The best thing to do is talk about anew. You understand? When you get in these relationships, you don't want to keep bringing up the past on how this person hurt you and what that person did to you. It's a reflection of who you are, in other words. And it sounds like you're not over this type of thing. You're not over that pain. So you're looking forward to being hurt again in some type of way, okay? Hurt people hurt people. So even if you hurt and you don't realize that you hurting somebody else with your hurt, understand that that is a real thing, okay? If somebody is hurt from past trauma, it will definitely spill over into new life, into new things that you want to do with yourself and with other people, okay? And as soon as you see a red flag from this person, you have to react to that red flag right away. Either speak up on it or either drop that zero and get with a hero, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through. Let me tell you how you do not deserve that. You don't deserve a slap in the face. You don't deserve somebody spitting on in your face. You don't deserve somebody throwing shit on you and things like that. You understand? You don't deserve that. And you know you don't deserve that. So why would you tolerate that, in other words? Okay? This person, I feel like, has emotionally betrayed you numerous times. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if it's repeating over and over and over again, this is their cycle of hurt. This is what they are used to doing. This is what they do. You understand? So you're not the only one they doing this to, in other words, okay? Sometimes you are that person's karma. You understand? Yes, okay? We have feminine females, divine feminine females, and we have karmic females out there, okay? And it's not to say that you somebody's bad karma. You could be their good karma. You could be the one that got away from them, because you are the one that made them look at themselves and check and change some shit about themselves, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through. I need you to know who you are, what your power is. You understand? Since we are all powerful, especially when we were created from the Most High Divine Creator, okay? He is the most powerful being. She is the most powerful being in the universe, in the world, in the atmosphere, in the anywhere, okay? You need to understand that. And that same love and power that you were created from is instilled in you, is inside of you. So you got to find your strength, okay? So going through the pain is great, because after you go through it, after you get out of it, now you have understanding. Now you have knowledge and wisdom of what this looks like. So you know not to take it over to the next life, okay? And I'm talking about your next life after the pain, okay? Because after the pain, baby, it's all over. You understand? That storm that's brewing, that storm that kind of threw you off your track, actually did not throw you off the track. It put you back where you needed to be. You understand? So you got to let that pain come in. You got to feel this energy so that you know how to deal with the energy, okay? And I'm talking about literally dealing with this energy. Nobody is worth you taking your own life. Nobody is worth losing a life. You understand? So don't give nobody that type of power. That's confirmation to the words that you hearing in the back of me when that interruption came in from the sounds that you was hearing. Okay? Please understand, Spirit is always with us and Spirit always speak around us, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through. So you got to let that pain come in, baby, so you can deal with it and get over it and understand that nobody, you got to get in that mode to say, ain't nobody ever going to make me feel like that again, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always come through. You got to go to that shelter, you hear me? You got to go through that process to know that I ain't never going through that shit again, because I'm at the mated spot. I'm at where I need to be. You got to be the one to reframe your mind. You got to be the one to put the step forward and make that foot go like, all right, I'm going to take the step, because the Most High Divine Creator said, if I take one step, he'll take 1,000 with me. You understand? So you got to take that one step to wanting to be better and change it. Nobody can help you here in this situation. You have to help yourself. And I feel like this is a whole new scenario that I'm talking about, okay? Because I feel like somebody is in a helpless mode. I feel helpless. I don't know what else to do or where to turn or how to do this and thing. You have to turn to the Most High Divine Creator. When there is no way, when you feel like there's no way out, when you feel like you stuck, when you feel like you stagnated, that's where you got to trust on the Most High Divine Creator to help you. He wants you. That's him bringing you to your knees. That's him calling you. You understand? If you keep getting that urge to get up and move, set your goal and the date to do that. You understand? It's divine timing. It's a calling over your life. The Most High Divine Creator is trying to save you. You understand? He didn't say stay in your house for 80,000 years. He said migrate, up and move. You understand? Up and move and get a new feel of life. You understand? So if you've been having that urge to get your own house, if you've been having that urge to leave the state, the country, or whatever, it's time for you to do that. You understand? Because he gave you enough. He gave you just what you need to make that move. If you take a look at what you got, you'll realize it's just enough, okay? Because everywhere, anytime you move or make a decision like that, you always got to start from the bottom up. You always got to start from scratch. You understand? And when you're starting from scratch, it get a little messy sometimes. You get flour in your hair, you get flour on the floor. That's life. You understand? It's going to be a little messy sometimes. Sometimes it won't be messy, especially because you got the order already set. You understand? Excuse me, I'm still getting over that little cough and cold or whatever this gunky stuff is. But anyway, it's coming out and it's making me immune, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like it always does, because Spirit always come through. So get your ass up and get up on the move. You got to hit the road, baby. I feel like somebody is about to move and travel and say, you know what? I'm going to trust the Lord. I'm going to trust the Most High Divine Creator. I'm going to trust the Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala right now and make that move, okay? Because every move that you make from the Most High Divine Creator will always be successful. You understand? 100%. Even when it feels like it's falling apart, it will be successful. He make it fall apart so he can bring it new to you, okay? You have to believe, okay? You have to 100% believe in the Most High Divine Creator that he will fix any situation that is broken, that he will help you clear the way, the path, and everything. Your dreams, your deja vus, all of those are letting you know that you are on the right track, because your soul loved you so much that it left your body every time you sleep just to go travel into next week. Go travel in tomorrow. Go travel in 3 years from now. And when you get that feeling that say, oh, I've been here before, that was your soul telling you, yeah, baby, because I made sure it was safe for you to go that way. You understand? You have to trust the process and let the process prepare you. I'm sending you all so much love, light, and prosperity. This emotional betrayal, baby, feel that pain. So you know what to do next time. You know what not to do next time. Okay? Love and light. Trust yourself. You can do this. I love you. Namaste. Mwah.